Asa and Georgia basketball pushed past Georgia Tech for a rivalry road victory. The hardwood rivalry between Georgia basketball and Georgia Tech hit its 200th game Friday night at McCamish Pavilion in Atlanta. Points were at a premium in the first half, but the Bulldogs found them when they needed by scoring 14 in a row in the second half to overtake the Yellow Jackets and snag a 77-69 win. Freshman forward Asa Newell's alley-oop dunk on a feed from Tyrin Lawrence gave Georgia a 50-39 lead with 7:23 to go. Georgia won its second straight against the Yellow Jackets and won for the seventh time in the last 9 games in the series. The Bulldogs are 4-0 for the first time since the 2020-2021 season. Here are 3 takeaways from the Georgia win. Georgia Tech rivalry emotions apparent in Atlanta. Rosters may turn over fast in college basketball these days, but a rivalry still brings out some bad blood. Things got a little heated after a hard foul on R.J. Godfrey against big man Bain Dongo with 19:13 to play. Soon after, Lawrence and Georgia Tech guard Javian McCollum exchanged heated words, and each drew technical fouls. Godfrey was called for a flagrant one on the play, and Georgia Tech cut the lead to 29-23 after a 4-point possession, part of a 17-4 run that put the Yellow Jackets up 36-33 with 12:58 to go. There was a lot of physicality. Newell said on Georgia's post-game radio show, "Coach, Mike, White really hunkered us down. He came in the huddle, bringing us energy. This win is on Coach White. We just followed his plan. He was just saying come together, huddle, just be strong together." A 3-point play from Silas Demery, who had a team-high 18 points and 7 rebounds, tied it. Georgia Tech, which fell to 2-2, was led by Lance Terry's 20 points on 7 of 11 shooting. Bulldogs overcome icy shooting on 3-pointers. Georgia entered hitting a so-so 32.8% on 3-pointers this season, but had one of its worst games long-range in White's 2+ seasons with the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs were 3 of 18 on threes for a 167 3-point percentage. The low is 161 on 5 of 31 shooting against Texas A&M on February 4, 2023. Dakota Lefu was 0 of 6 on threes and 3 of 10 from the field, but had 11 points and 5 rebounds. Demery and Blue Kane were each of 4 on 3. Kane had 10 points and 5 rebounds. The 6-11 Newell's 3 from the left wing was the first of the night for Georgia and gave the Bulldogs a 45-39 lead with 8:33 to go. Newell scored 14 on 6 of 12 shooting with 7 rebounds. Georgia basketball starts with a W on the road. Georgia won in what was its first road game of the season and its only game on an opponent's home court in the non-conference season. It went ahead with their defense in the first half, leading 27-19 after 20 minutes. The Bulldogs went 6-6 on the road last season, including wins at Florida State, Missouri, South Carolina, and Vanderbilt, and in the NIT at Wake Forest and Ohio State. The Bulldogs got a taste of the road with an exhibition win at Charlotte on October 19. Georgia returns home to face Alabama A&M Tuesday at 7 p.m. It has 3 neutral site games in the non-conference against Marquette and St. John's in the Bahamas and Grand Canyon in Atlanta.